I'm hoping the I've been messing with the audio once again, but I still feel like I've screwed up somehow. So if the game's too loud or if I'm too loud, I apologize, and hopefully, thankfully you're here, Ravis, just to say if I need to change some things up. I think. Well, let me check one thing real quick. I think New Vegas might be a bit too loud on my end because it's. Oh boy, the audio is really blasting in my headset. Yeah, I thought so. Let me lower it a bit. Lower a little bit here, and hopefully that might. I'm not sure that'll make a difference, but good enough, I suppose. If it's still too loud. Let's move this window down here. And close you. There we go. Like I said, I have a way to lower the audio on my headset, but it might be still too loud. If it is, then like I said, easy. I can just make an easy adjustment here and there, but hopefully it's not gonna be too bad. Hopefully it actually helped out what I just did right now. Anyways, Eddie, oh my goodness, I'll be honest, like what happens is I had a whiplash right now, like of like just everything in life, and so it felt like a new year to me. And so I have no idea what I just did last time, but the thoughts are coming in. We recruited Veronica. I still have to find a dress for her, which unfortunately so far the only closest thing I find, well, not closest thing, the only thing I found she could take is armor. Definitely not because I need people to carry stuff for me. And Eddie is a coyote. And the amazing thing about Eddie here, which he's kind of self-destructive against me, sadly. Like it does hurt me, but he shoots flares out of his mouth. It's useful for the abomination enemies, so pretty much like the spores, death claws, what do they call the tunnelers. He's useful for those enemies, but he's not much good in a fight, I'm afraid. Still, good doggo friend. And that just really makes me curious about the Rex. Oh, not the Rex. The Kings. I just swapped the words. The Kings. The King himself, and I wonder what Rex would be, and that's what I'm really curious about. Oh boy, the sensitivity of this. Now, I could explore a little bit more of Novak, but I might do that later. I'm actually really wanting to go to the Kings right now and see who the heck they have for Rex. Because if we have a coyote here, what's to stop us from having a Deathclaw for a companion? And speaking about Deathclaw, what's my level? Oh yeah, my character's name is This Is Fine. Pretty much summarizes the whole randomizer in a nutshell. Oh yes, and to recap, by the way, if you just somehow still want to look at what's going on, this is, yes, absolutely a randomizer. So what this is and I'm not sure if the NPCs, like the humans, are not randomized themselves, but anything like House or like anything that's like a mutant or I'm not sure if a ghoul, but those characters are randomized, so they could be something entirely different. Like Mr. House was a Securitron one time, and then he was a Rat Roach, and then a Bighorner. And I believe Victor was a Centaur, which is very much those mutants from the Super Mutants. You know, if in case anyone needs more exposition, but yeah, so they're pretty much these centaurs. Centaurs are these six-legged. Like they have hands for feet, I believe, and yeah, it's straight up sci-fi horror, body horror. But in short, randomizer messes with the NPCs, and all the weapons and gear is randomized as well. So you can find a legendary, like in this case, what is it? I stole pretty much a handful of these weapons here. Right? Like I think it was this machine. This machine was in one of the weapon canisters in NCR territory. And even the enemies are randomized with their gear, so literally there was I think it was a Jacko, like pretty much a generic raider faction, and they had holy hand frag grenades. And I got super lucky that, oh, speaking of enemies, I rather not deal with you yet. You could have a Fat Man launcher for all I know, and speaking of said Fat Man launcher, by the end point of the last stream, there's that one ambush point where it's like this little valley of cars, and you go in there and you get ambushed by these raiders. I got so lucky that I decided, I got so lucky that I picked the right side, because on one side I think they could attack you if you start taking them out, like if you know the ambush. I took out the side that had one of them had a Fatman launcher, which is essentially this giant catapult that shoots this nuclear bomb at you like a mini nuke. And I think they had 10 of them, 10 shells, which like I said, I'm so lucky that I did not run into that frustration because oh my goodness. But anyways, I freaked out seeing that enemy in the red dot there, so I'd rather just go find a yeah, I'm gonna go find the entrance of the strip, or in this case, free side. So we can see what Rex would be. I'm really curious what Rex's would turn out to. I think Rex, it's not only Rex, but maybe what's her face, Lily, also would be different. And there it is. Ah man, what the strip could have become for they're in a very strict time cut. Wait, is that a? Oh, that I can take that. I think I don't have that mod. I don't know if there's a good mod out there still, but I don't have that mod which pretty much makes it so the strip is not divided into different sections. Because I heard that mod's kind of glitchy. Well, not glitchy. It seems for some reason it's a version of that mod that pretty much is it's not friendly with a lot of mods that overhaul the game, which is unfortunate. And I kind of don't want to take I didn't have much time to read it to see what, or like I just don't know on the top of my head like of all the mods I have is not going to interrupt with it. I do know that mod has issues with, I think, what is it, the one I have. I have a mod that reincorporates a lot of the cut content to the game, and also that there's no reason for me to be here. So it's what is better? Oh, gun run. There we go. The gun runners. I haven't discovered this already. That mod has troubles with like with the strip being a whole area you can explore without being separated to segments. So that's the downside of that. Like there's a handful of mods that just didn't work with each other, which are the ones I'm using currently. And here's another fun perk of the randomizer, Tiny Isaac.
I don't handle buying and selling. Talk to the robot in the kiosk near our factory.
You have something that I think will make Veronica happy. Though I don't know if. Now, generally, I'm trying to. I usually like to be a nice person. I don't like killing people indiscriminately. That's because that's what that makes me sad. But yeah, the white gloves, the white glove society mask, which is essentially cannibals. I'm tempted if there's a way to steal that from him. That'd be nice. But I think I'd rather just do that quest with the white gloves. Maybe I might get lucky, but there's a big chance that they're not gonna have anything on them. But that's good to know. I think there's a quest involving where you have to. No, it's not him. It's that one guy at the NCR. What's that place called? The McCarran? Yeah, Cat McCarran. You have to turn one guy in if you want to, but the downside of doing that is that he's actually well, there's a randomizer, so I'm not sure it matters, but he actually has good stuff to sell. Oh, hard save because there are people who are gonna try to attack us in here. People trying to mug us, so and there's a good chance they could have a Fatman launcher or this thing. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Rex just shoots everywhere crazy. Like he's not careful with, or not Rex. Eddie just shoots the flares without without keeping in mind that you can also get hit by these things. They don't do too much damage, mind you, but they are pretty kind of annoying. Well, it's a good mix of they are pretty to look at, but they're also annoying to look at. Serenite Power Fist, or Serenite Fist Superheated, it's called. It's getting lucky to give me a bunch of fist weapons because that's pretty much my randomized build now. So, melee, is it melee weapons or? I kind of forgot. I should probably check again. Melee weapons and how's it? Unarmed. No, it's mainly melee weapons. So the blade I got, that pretty much the final boss of this game. That was a Blade of the East. That's essentially my weapon now. Oh my goodness.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's. Hello.
I mean, if you have that hat, that pretty much
Come to
exactly.
Ricky Ralph's. Hi. You're funny looking.
Oh, okay, okay. You're the one to talk, but all right. I was about to compliment your outfit, but oh look, yeah, this is what is this? Is this the kid that chases the rat? Yeah, there's supposed to be a rat, but this kid is chasing a giant rat. This kid had enough of the Dead Money DLC. Also, what do you have on you? Is that a? Oh, that's a mantis. Those giant mantis gauntlet. I gotcha.
Hi. Bye.
Hi, bye. Keys. They're all just saying hi and bye. Is that a
The
secret
pub
code
is
now?
property of the king. You'll need to pay if you want a drink.
I swear, if the king has that mask, I legit wish the king does have that mask though. Actually, before I do anything, I think it's best to go here. This is definitely one of the better factions of the entire game. Old Fort or Mormon Fort. I can't believe I forgot to talk to these guys. I think currently most of them are sleeping, right? Yeah. Is there a place I can wait? I saw. Oh, yeah, there's a chair, right? Yeah, pardon me, folks. I'm just gonna sit here awkwardly. Oh yeah. If you want to see, our character is a this very green-looking, beautiful, handsome individual. We got a floating party hat, but it's just a valuable piece of tech where if wherever something swings at us, we can duck and our hat stays in the air. So with our head, it follows us. So it's a new piece of technology. A very it's useful invention against combat. So it's patent, and I'm trying to get it trying to get some licensing, get it sold to everyone else. So no one has to suffer the sad effect of someone trying to bonk you in the head, and then you lose your hat. Your hat will always follow you wherever you go, so you will never ever lose it. It's 11 p.m. and we can probably wait 9 hours. Let's wait 9 hours. We're gonna talk to I think her name Julie, and maybe I don't know if we're able to, but there is a companion here we can potentially recruit. But I don't remember if I have the I think what is it, the intelligence? I swear I thought you had like a I thought you have a what is that called? I thought she had like a jug where you pour stuff out of. I know there's a word for that, like one of those coffee canisters. My brain's not on point today, but we're rolling with it. Follower's car. Follower's doctor with I think that's Wolf's hat right there. Don't look at it. It's sad. Don't get angry. It's a fake hat. Don't worry about it. Now, where is Julie? You Julie? Nope. Does she wake up during this time, or am I? Oh, there she is. I just.
Are you here to drop off medical supplies? Leave them with the rest in the middle of the courtyard.
Looks like she also just has her own, trying to get a patent of her own hat. I like that. I'll just ask her. Things seem pretty rough, or just tell her. Things seem pretty rough in Freeside.
More than rough, it's a damn mess. Freeside townies are constantly picking fights with NCR civilians. Thugs and thieves are always looking for a victim, and the local families are just sitting back making caps on the mess. Freeside is in dire need, but no one has been man enough to step up. The followers can only do so much to stem the tide. There is always something needing done. A few souls here in Freeside could be great assets to the community if they'd kick their addictions. We need a regular supply of medicine organized, but the Crimson Caravan wants too many caps for what we need. Lastly, tensions between the townies and NCR tourists have been going downhill fast lately. A lot of innocent people will get hurt if things blow up.
And here's where we can ask to help them out here. Helping addicts.
Yes, old Bill Ronte and Jacob Hoff. They're not going to kick their habits on their own.
let's ask about Belronte.
Old Bill Ronte is an exceptionally skilled machinist. He could fix the problems we've been having with Freeside's water pump, if he sobered up.
Let's talk about Jacob.
The Garretts hooked Jacob on chems when he was working for them. Ironic, since he used to homebrew detox chems. He's a natural chemist. In Freeside, the drunks and drug addicts flock in and around the Atomic Wrangler. I'd start there.
Yeah, let's see what I can do to help them.
Sobering them up and putting them back to work would go a long way toward helping Freeside.
I remember someone talking about how that quest is...
What do you want to
I don't know if this is a true take, but or is it like a accurate take? But someone says that they like this quest because it's probably one of the better takes on people dealing with addiction. Like it kind of felt real to them. But hey, I'm all for it as well. That doesn't take the stereotype like, oh, people are just deadbeats when they're having addiction and you just make them feel like crap and that's the end of it. No, like I am really against that. Like it really does. It's a thing where people are. It's a struggle for people, by the way. It's not an easy thing where, oh, it's so easy. Easy said to tell them to get over it and just make them get over their addiction. No, it is much more difficult for many people. Are far to believe. Which, like I said, I'm glad that there's more people stepping out and showing people, hey, let's not antagonize people who are dealing with addiction and do our best to be there for them. And absolutely, Ravik, everyone deserves a second chance. So there are struggles. It's an absolute struggle. So. And I think those people are doing it. Like I think there are people definitely out there who are doing their best to deal with it. So I generally wish them well. If I wanted to calm things down in Freeside, where would I start?
The big man around here is the king.
There he
Not much
is.
happens in Freeside that he doesn't know about. He has the most influence locally, and some of his crew haven't helped the situation by harassing NCR citizens and charging double for water. Some NCR soldiers have been bringing in supplies, but none of it is going to Freeside locals. I've tried to speak to both sides to no avail.
Oh, you need medical supplies?
Rates
There we
of
go.
injury and illness in Freeside are very high. Supplies don't last long.
What do you need?
Med-X, Radaway, and Fixer are Freeside essentials. I can't pay you for any supplies you bring in, but I could discount the charge for our services.
Ah, that's the reason why I love playing as a supermutant in this game with a mod, because radiation doesn't do too much to me, and I just simply just donate all my Radaways to her. And it does it so easy to ally, so like just become better, just build a reputation with the followers of the apocalypse. It's so good, but I'm playing fair this time. Seems like, yeah, you need a steady supply.
So far, the Crimson Caravan won't cut us a deal. If you can convince them or some other merchant to work with us, I'll discount supplies to you.
Which merchants should we ask?
You might ask around at Mick and Ralph's, or go see the Garretts, though I suspect they're too busy poisoning Freeside to help it out.
This is an interesting quest, but I'll explain once we get to the end of it.
Just come see me when you've got some supplies to turn in.
And we can ask if she sells medical supplies, but it's not as logically she won't have much to spare because this place is got their hands full. So, but I think she already says it here.
We're pretty
Yeah, there.
short-handed as it is, but I suppose I could spare a few items.
I mean, with the randomizers, this is pretty much more than I can ask for. That's actually pretty nice. We definitely need doctor's bags. Stim packs? I think we do need more, but I want to sell her some stuff. I probably won't be using the pistol. I need to find bullets for that gun. That is an amazing gun. Maybe? I do have armor, but I'm not sure if I want to sell all the armor yet. The hockey mask for unarmed, maybe. I might use that one day, but we do have a gold bar, which we got lucky. Well, we had to steal it from one of the NCR containers, but still, we do have a gold bar if we want to buy something really expensive. My character's the reason why the NCR is having a gold storage, so I feel slightly bad, but hey, there's the brothers who did it, so I could put the blame on them. That's good for now. I mean, I don't know. I can just. I don't feel like selling anything. I feel like they might be useful or something, but we're good. We can ask about Freeside medical service. Let's one more question. Let's ask her what is this place.
The Old Mormon Fort serves as the regional hub for the followers of the Apocalypse. I am the administrator for this region.
And yep, this is the. I want her to answer this question. Who is the follower of the apocalypse?
We arose from the boneyards of Edidum years ago. Since then, we have made it our mission to rebuild the wasteland and re-educate its inhabitants. We hope to forge a brave new world free of war and poverty by sharing knowledge and resources. Our primary goal is the free exchange of ideas.
And what do you do here?
The followers of the Apocalypse aren't just interested in research. We care for our fellow man and do everything we can to help humanity. Here in Freeside, we provide food and medical services for those in need. We also have organized reconstruction efforts. With the help of Bill Ronte, we were able to install a water pump just west of here, but the Kings quickly took control of the pump. What do you want to...
I think that's all. That's all I think I want to know about. It's funny because she usually doesn't say anything. She's pretty much silent when you say goodbye. I always take that as if she's... It makes... I think someone once said that she was untrustworthy when she was silent about that, so... But...
Morning.
I'm not gonna lie, this faction is probably one of the best factions out here. Like, one of the more better factions that really does care for a community that's struggling, so...
Can't help but be impressed with what they're doing here.
Yep, even Veronica's proud of this place. I am looking for one more character to talk to, if I could find said character, but I don't know if they're supposed to be here, but I don't remember if I need something else.
Morning. Hey.
You're just a guard, okay. I mean, I definitely don't think I can recruit them now, but I want to look to see if I can confirm this character's here, because I'm not sure if I'm... There you are, Arcade Ganon. One of the best companions in the game, but I shouldn't show my bias yet, but I generally think this companion's awesome.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one.
What kind of research?
Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble, it seems.
Yeah, you don't sound too enthusiastic about it.
I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole.
Is that the language of Caesar's Legion speaks? Which, of course, Caesar's Legion is, as a recap, they're the, I guess they're pretty much just painted as the more antagonistic faction as a group of this game, which I've already said my piece about them, but I can't wait to delve into their, well, I'll get to their base later.
Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river.
Do you know much about Caesar?
I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers, before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way.
Now, I'm not gonna lie though, like as much as I despise Legion here, the Caesar Legion, I do like the writing here. Is that one of the more infamous leader, like this is an infamous faction here that enslaves people, and literally their leader, the mastermind of all this, came from this very faction, and that's something I actually love his writing. Like, I think it's a reminder that despite people's oranges, you can make your biases, you can have your red flags with some folks here and there, like depending what they've gone through, but it really is easy for anyone. I think it's so easy to give in and just simply say, you know what, I think it's time that I have enough of this world and I just want to do something crazy, even though I had a nice family, I had a nice community I live in, like I'm not struggling, but yet the world sucks. I want to go crazy and just simply start blowing the whole world. Like, it literally hammers that fact in, and I actually love that. Like, it's pretty scary how that happens. Yeah, let's ask him where you learn Latin.
Not from the Legion. if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar.
I thought he told us what that means, but
Oh,
oh,
sorry.
okay.
There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago. Certainly.
Let's ask if he needs help.
Me specifically? No. I'm sure Julie Farkas does, though. Lab coat, pointy hair. Answers to the name Julie Farkas, strangely enough. I'm sure she can find something for you to do. It might be kind of depressing and terrible, though. Caveat Samaritanus. Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended.
Why don't you come with me?
No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you?
Yeah, we need speech for this. Or another way to do this is we need to have a good standing with the followers here for him to follow us. But there is two other ways to do it, and are both good. If you have the I should remember the name of this. Apologies if my, like I said, brain is just fucking. Oh boy! Wow! There we go. That's the right button. Pardon me, folks. Confirmed bachelor. You know what? Here. I want to do something even amazing for myself. Cause this perk, I had to remember this perk, and I want to write it down. Thank goodness I have a notebook. Confirmed bachelor. The good old days when I had to write things down. If I played those old games, like when my older sister and I, we played Nancy Drew games. We always write things down, so help us remember. It's coming back now. I gotta write things down. So, confirmed bachelor. Yep. Confirmed bachelor. If you have that, you can convince him saying that, hey, dude, you look awesome. You have a fantastic physique, and you just look hot in general. You want to join me? And he just feels. Oh, there we go. Like he's like, oh damn, sure, I'll go with you. Like, you know, it's a good perk, but also and that one of the other funny ones is well, they're all good, right? But I think to me this is funny is if you have low intelligence, because he has one of the funniest things out there. He has a funny reaction if you have low intelligence, because he straight up tell him, the wasteland is scary and stuff. Can you show me how to do things? I don't know what to do. And he literally goes, oh damn, okay, sure, I can help you and make sure that you don't do anything bad out there. Just promise me you don't do anything don't promise me if you don't help out anyone that's gonna purposely do harm to others. Like he literally he almost has to say stupid, but he actually helped, like just canceled the word midway, and he's like, nah, just don't do anything bad. Like he's an awesome character, but
See you around.
I don't know about with cheats and I'm playing Neverhood. Yeah, same here. Like I wrote things down. Like I had to write things down, and it's something that I just stopped doing it for a while. I don't know. Like I guess I thought my brain just thought, I guess I just had bad experience, and I thought that's not a good thing. Like I'm just trying to challenge myself, but you know what? Don't challenge it. Don't. If something helps you, live life better, just go for it. Like if it's not harming you, not harming anyone else, despite what they say, just go for it.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
I'll forget about your hat.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all
So
your shopping
we're going to find. Oh, where's that quest? Right. Let's go. High times. There we go. I am not sure if I have the stats to finish this quest, but I'll do my
We've got
best.
Stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
I do know that kid, that kid, he has a lot of infamy. So hopefully you're not gonna get sick of hearing. Oh. Eddie. Hey, the problem with Eddie, Eddie might hit someone by accident, and we're gonna get in trouble. So I might have to just bench Eddie.
I'm out of here.
Arcade? That's awesome. Like, if he actually says that. Spike knuckles. Is anything worth selling? This is. Why is this? I thought the armor was sell more, but no, apparently this is pretty costly. Oh, the child cry guy. Yeah, like. Oh, is it? I know people have their. I think that kid is the reason a lot of people are frustration with. Which is a bit dark, but people have the frustration. They really want to just toss a. What is it? They just want to just toss just a piece of crumpled paper at this kid's face for just constantly.
Making Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
We're constantly saying this, but
We've got
yeah,
stuff we're not
I do know this kid's the reason why for that, but oh well. I
There's
don't.
talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone knows Mr. House doesn't talk to anyone.
Yeah, that's absolutely BS. Ha ha ha. That wasn't me. Don't worry about that.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Ranch, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
Ah, she reminds me of this character. For some reason reminds me of that one character from what is that new game? Street Fighter 6? There's that awesome character, the Allegra Clark voices. I wish I remember her name, but she's an awesome character. Here we go.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Yes, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that, but enroll. We could go for the Kings. Actually, you know what? Let me see here. I might not have. I'm not. Oops. I don't know if I have enough speech yet to do this. I don't know if I have anything to increase it, but let's see. I wish I remember exactly how much speech I need for stuff. I just apparently only know the bar skill for house. If you want to ask him, hey, I don't work for free. Give me this much money to get you the chip. Here we go. Daniel's hat. Anything else I can wear? Ah, let's go for this, cause yeah, +1 charisma is not gonna do much. Kimbo's suit. I think this might be good. Hell yeah. Lean, mean, green. Oh, I still find it amazing they just find President Kimball's outfit out of nowhere. Like, you know, it's just pretty much endgame stuff. Like, I just love finding endgame items right in the beginning.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Let's see the king.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
Unfortunately we can't, pass the speed check, but 50 caps, and that's nothing.
You know what? I think you and the king have some business to discuss. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Well, you may not be a Deathclaw, but it's something, alright. So, if anyone wants context, Rex is supposed to be this dog with robotic part. Like, some of his limbs is replaced with a robot. It's a cyber dog, right? You can see the brain, like the glass brain jar on the top of its head. Yeah, so now Rex has become a flower, essentially. Ah, man, I love it. To be honest, that one mod that pretty much gives the Legion better armor is amazing. But at the same time, also amazing with this randomizer. It also affects that mod as well. So everybody's just wearing this badass looking Legion armor, and it just, yeah, it's normal. It's just a Tuesday. Also, is this just me, or is the king much more taller than usual, or is it just because everyone is shorter?
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry if I missed the obvious detail. Missed the obvious theme that's going on here. But yeah, the king's essentially, this is all places just school to teach people how to imitate the king, or aka the Elvis. And so these guys take it upon themselves to like, yep, this is our gang, and we're just simply gonna become, well, the kings. I don't know if everyone knows. I don't know if these folks know. The just elves in general, or like the whole meaning of the context and everything. But I find it, I don't know, I find this faction pretty interesting though, or is it cool? But anyways, this do you always charge people to come and talk to you?
Charge? Pays must be at it again. What did he take you for?
50 caps.
That's Pace for you. He means well, but he doesn't like strangers. Here, to make amends. Now, what can I do for you?
Okay, so he's supposed to give us 50 bottle caps back, but amazingly the randomizer says, you know what? I think I think this would cover it. 829. Like, this literally makes the king much more generous than he should be, but this is awesome. I love it.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
Yeah, I like the king now. He's actually pretty friendly now. What do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
I think I might have, yeah, I might have missed him.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my man tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fella named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
I could spoil, yeah, I'm gonna spoil what happens here. So, this quest is I would say at first the king seems alright, but this is one of those things where you could look through this quest and say, everything goes well and there's nothing to point out, there's something wrong here. Spoilers, there's something fishy here. But he gets kind of barred and it's like, no, there's definitely something going on, so do look at it again. So that's where I kind of don't like this guy for doing this, but luckily here, he's got a point that there's something. Yeah, let's ask why you're so interested in this.
You may have noticed that some of those guards out there are kings too. I'm just looking out for my men. I'm not trying to get some kind of unfair advantage. I just want a level playing field for my boys. So, what do you say?
Sure.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring costs.
And now he pay us cheap, because I think the guy wants 200 ball caps or something.
Hey.
Oh, you have... Oh, wait, that's Veronica. Whoops.
Hi.
You got anything to say, Pacer?
I've got my eye on you. You cross the Kings, you'll regret it.
I don't think you have to worry about that. If I had a good plan involving kings and chess pieces, I would have said something, but fortunately, I got nothing. Where's that individual? I think he's over here, right? Oh my goodness, you have a big hat. Oh, did you have a... Is that a... So this, I think that hat's... is that something supposed to be from the Legion? Like another animal pelt with a head? But this straight up looks like Mr. Rossetti from Animal Crossing, the hat. That's amazing. Where is... Oh, I remember, he's at the beginning. Hell, I mean, there's even a marker, right? No, I got a marker for something else.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
The temptation to play a drinking game if you keep hearing that line, but I recommend you don't, because... Yeah, that kid's gonna constantly say it every time you cross by his area. I'm quite curious, but this dude just sells, we could talk to him.
Need some grub? I got you covered. Cheap and filling.
What are you serving?
Typically, I find it goes down better if I leave people guessing. So what do you say? Want some?
Sure.
You won't regret it, at least until an hour or so from now.
I don't remember if asking gets him pissed off, but... yeah, that's about it. I thought his inventory being randomized. Sometimes I might just take a look at it. It's like, huh, I wonder something else. I remember there's some lore, there's disturbing lore about, what is it? Crispy squirrel bits, yeah, that one. That, if there's a video covering the, potentially squirrel bits is human flesh. Because I think it's, what is it, the Fallout 1? But I don't remember the full detail of that story.
You want to travel to Freeside with you?
Oh, oops, wrong character. Not you. There you are, this guy.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
How much do I need for your service?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
Yeah, the king underpaid me there. But at least he paid me more than enough for the first cost. But I remember this quest, but trying to point out something else. If you, like I said, if you go in here and if you don't find anything suspicious with this guy, the king's is not gonna pay you again to cover for the expenses to hire this guy to figure out what's wrong. I think that's the only way you can progress with that quest. So.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
Well, this kind of sucks because he's small, so he's a bit tinier, so he's gonna move slower. And yeah, he's not kidding. If you somehow, well, because we're using randomizer, so we can definitely outspeed him.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their service.
If we move probably if we're at least 2 inches behind him, he's gonna get barred and say, "Hey, you're not following me. You're on your own." So. So you gotta be careful when you're following this guy. If you should be fine here, but he's kind of finicky. All right.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
Oh yeah, I forgot the Wrangler has a casino I can go to, so I can get myself kicked out of if you just keep winning too many games in a row, or not in a row.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Not in a row, but more sort of if you win, like if you get past the limit. I think it's free for Freeside. It's 2,000 bottle caps. I could be wrong, or less than that. So he's gonna go take this detour, and he's gonna miraculously speed up. He's gonna turn on his speed hacks, and oh, he didn't do it this time. Oh, there he goes. Yeah. So he runs so fast right here. You know, you never can catch up, even with a high. I know, Julie Greasy running speed.
Thought you could ambush us, huh?
Now, I'm not sure if you saw that, but or he's gonna talk to us.
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Exactly. Here's something with high intelligence you can do. Notice how, if you look carefully, you saw there's 4 people there, and one of them was already on the ground, and he only fired 3 shots, and there are 3 to 4 guys are there. Exactly. Like, I do like it is cool to point out the details though. Like, it's when I would say this though, it's when you know a quest, but this game is amazing that the more, like, it's the same thing with Half-Life. Like, I see videos and people have conversations, and it's just small details that I never realized about these quests, or just, games that I enjoy. That it's some amazing little like details you can hit. It just adds more evidence, like, hey, there's something fishy going on here, or hey, the foreshadowing. I just love catching on to that. So it's pretty cool. You get a reward if you have high perception or intelligence. So, yep, we caught him on his BS here. There's something going up here.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind him.
Or you just fake this whole thing to drum up repeat business.
That's an interesting theory you've got there. I'd suggest you keep it to yourself. Let's get moving.
I want all the money you have on you. I can make it to the king. I can make it to the kings from here.
I ought to take my chances and kill you right here, but you may be right. Here, take this. Don't think this is over, though. I'll have that money back, out of your hide if I have to.
Good to know. And with that, he makes up more for what the king paid me to pay for this guy. I love the randomizer. Oh yeah, you can shoot those guys. You can shoot those guys' corpses, and they'll start attack. All of them will start attacking along with this guy.
Oh,
because they're not dead.
I trust you'll keep your mouth shut about the topic we were just discussing, or else.
Alright. I think, where is it? You can even check with, if you look at this Letterman looking individual here. If you have 30 medicine, yeah, medicine or 30, you can figure out that these guys are still alive. Oh. Ooh. I got another fist of the North Roar. Awesome. Can I repair? Yes, I can. Awesome. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things you might miss out if you don't have the right, like, there's some hidden, stuff that pops on the dialogue if you don't have high, even like, especially the special stats. Like, I didn't realize, like, even high perception gets you something. I think with perception, you can, even with perception, either intelligence or perception, you can tell them, hey, there's something wrong with how you're firing that gun. Because there's something, like, there's more people, like, you fired 3 shots and there's only 4 guys there, so. Also, another interesting thing, if for some reason you screwed up and you couldn't figure out what's wrong with the mission, or is it this, what's this guy trying to do behind, everybody's back? I think if you do this for a second time, the moment you get to those guys over there, he turns on you and say, okay, I'm catching on. You're definitely trying to suss me out, and I'm gonna kill you right here now. So, the second time you do it, he's gonna straight up try to kill you. So, I have no remorse for snitching the kings on him. He is a slimy guy. The worst kind, I should say. The one that's willing to rip you off just for, I don't know, reasons.
What do you have for me?
Ours is a fraud. He fakes attacks on his clients and then plays hero.
So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
I'll head over there right away.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
I'm not sure. Can I? Oh, let me talk to him.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
Oh, let's ask him questions. There's something I want to do.
Go ahead. Throw some...
Yeah, let's. This is what I'm asking him about the robot dog. Or, well, plant person here, but it's technically it's a robot dog.
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him. But one of the followers fixed him right up.
Something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Yeah, let's ask if we can help.
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
There we go. We can ask him a lot more questions, but I'll probably ask him later. Kind of want to get that, nothing but a hound dog. Nice. Of course, they have to go with that.
Personal space meaning anything to you?
They have to go with that quest name with this is one of the Elvis songs, which is pretty cool. Oh, okay. So I do want to help out the addicts, but I don't remember where they're at exactly at the top of my head. Okay, I know where one of them is at, but I'm kind of hesitant to do it right now because I don't have I might not have the skills for it, because I think you need to have medicine or science or something like that, and mine's kind of shabby right now, so I'm not sure what I can do to. There is a way to overcome that though. I think you have to give this guy, like, I don't know, it's like Psycho and something else, but I don't remember at the top of my head exactly what I need. There he is. Oh, he's in a cool, I think it's an Enclave, I think like a science outfit, biohazard, hazmat suit. To be honest, I kind of like this suit. Man, am I looking at It looks a little bit goofy with the dome here, but it looks pretty awesome.
You have chems, buddy? I could really use a fix. Julie's a saint, but I don't need help. I feel young and strong, as long as I get my chems.
You look pretty bad, Jacob. You should probably stop using chems.
Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon enough. Just wait. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. My damn hands won't stop shaking. This guy named Dixon. Something about him seems sketchy, but I can't stop now. Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out. At this point, I'm mostly buying his stuff just so I don't feel sick. Speaking of which, do you have any spare caps? Bye.
That's it. They just say, oh, we need to get going. Is that what he's got? Oh yeah, he's got empty inhalers. Damn. What's his name? Dixie. There he is.
People are talking, buddy. You have made quite an impression on the strip. Looking for a fix, man? I got what you need.
Nice helmet. But do you know anything about Bill or Jacob?
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes addicted to my shit. They can't get enough. Pretty hilarious to watch.
Yikes.
Those fools are from NCR. I love seeing those squatters in agony. We were doing just fine before those shits came here and made a mess of things. We don't need NCR eggheads wandering around confusing things.
Well, you need to stop supplying them.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me.
One of my favorite things about New Vegas is pretty much gaslighting people. Like if you have the some speech skills allow you to gaslight people, or just tell them, you know what, I could just take this as a way that you're trying to supply. Like this, for example, the NCR is trying to supply you with cheap chems to keep Freeside down. So you're pretty much gaslighting to stop it, and you use this as a way, like twist his logic against him. I love doing that.
Wait, man, you can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore.
Ironically, we can still buy from him, even though we've pissed him off here.
See ya.
Speaking of which, actually, I probably should check.
Looking for a fix, man?
Because I did want something interesting about this guy. If he has it, assuming his inventory's not randomized. Never mind, his inventory's randomized. So he sells unique chems that are called like Dixon's. I think they're called Dixon something. I could be wrong, but essentially I think they're crappier chems, but they have a gimmick where they actually are actually more addicting. Like there's a higher chance that if you take them, you will get addicted to them. So you need, I think, what's it called, Fixer, to remove the addiction effects. So he actually does sell something unique, which is, like I said, more. I love that little detail here and there.
Come on back. Do you have any?
But you know, up to you if you want to buy those.
Hey, so you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
Secure that dealer.
What? I need a fix now.
I want to help you get well.
Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to calm down these shakes. I'm gonna need at least 10 shots to get me through the week. From there, the followers should be able to help.
Damn. With power of speech, you can tell him, hey, you can get through this. A Fixer, I don't know if Fixer is exactly Mentats, but... Oh, with Mentats maybe, yeah. Power of Mentats, it gives me only 2 intelligence, so it only gives me maximum, like, if I just take Mentats alone, it'll just give me 49 out of 50. I can do that, but... Because I need 5, let me see my peril. I think I might have something that might help with science. Let's see. That's charisma, that won't do much. Do I have Programmer's Digest? Is that what it's called? No, I used the last one. Damn it. No, unfortunately I can't help this guy yet. I am close to, am I close to level up, by the way? Let me see. Yes, I am. I think there's probably there's gotta be another quest out there I can do. Maybe I'm not sure, talking to Julie Farkas, maybe? Talking about Rex maybe might help out, but can't say for sure. There are some bar checks out here actually that might be able to do. It's not the Wrangler, is it? Nope. Should keep my distance so I wouldn't hear more freaking mouth.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm well. Just watching you chase the infamous enemy from an infamous DLC. Hopefully I can remember what Julie Farkas looks like. There she is, right? Yep.
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us.
The king said you could tell me more about his robotic dog.
Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog.
King brought him for a treatment, huh?
Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do.
Damn. Can't heal him?
No. Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. He requires brain surgery and some sophisticated cybernetics work, too.
Is there anyone who could do that?
There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest.
For some reason, I legit thought that the subtitle there literally says that she's gonna call the doctor. There's this old geezer. I have no idea why my brain saw that.
No problem.
But yes. Goodness is there is a way to help out Rex. However, it's quite a journey somewhere, so... But I'd say it's worth it. That place is one of the best places in terms of riding. Or, how should I explain this? It does what I think is lacking with Fallout 3 and 4. With a certain group of entities that came from the original, of the older titles. And I think the journey is worth it, I feel. And there's another companion who actually has a sad backstory as well. We can get from there. But in the meantime, though, I need to go to the Wrangler once again. Or not, it's the first time I actually go to the Wrangler. I need to go there. I remember there's a shortcut to get there, but I don't remember the exact pathing to it. Well, that's the map. I'm not sure that can help out. That's better. That's fine. We'll just go back to that area with that kid. There he is. It's a good sign when you see this kid here. That's when I know I'm getting in the right spot.
It can be bought. It can be found at Nick and Ralph's.
I probably should go to Mick and Ross because they do have some good stuff. I don't know if randomizer affecting them, but they do have some awesome weapons if you have to capture it. This place especially too, the Super Rush. They're an infamous group of people. They have some shady stuff, but they do got some good stuff if you're going down energy weapons build. These folks, however, I don't remember if you have something to give me initially.
Some gamblers came in saying they'd seen you enter the Lucky 38. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't know of any other living person who's been in there.
Well, technically the people who've been there are way back, but I see she's got a point. I think... Yeah, let's not ask her this, but I think it's better to ask someone else instead.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna need to speak with my brother, James. He handles all of the trading contracts and general operations.
Since we're here, we can ask her for... for work. She does give us a quest, so...
I have some work I need handled. Back before we instituted the caps up front rule, we used to allow customers tabs. Well, needless to say, a few customers snuck out without paying their bills. We need someone to collect. The job would pay a percentage. If you bring all their debts back, we'll give you a cut of each. 25% is more than fair. It would add up to 150 caps if you bring them all in.
That's if I get lucky and they pay me exactly that much. Oh, we actually have enough for both. There we go.
Alright, 50-50 it is. But you better bring back all of the caps. If we hear you crossed us, the next bounty hunter will be coming for you.
Got yourself a deal.
Great. There are 3 people who need to be tracked down. A real mixed basket of fruits. Their names are Grex, Santiago, and Lady Jane.
Who's Grex?
Grex is a bit cracked, but mostly harmless. Just don't mention anything about his lazy eye. He owes 138 caps and should still be around Freeside.
Lady Jane for Tarzan?
Lady Jane fancies herself a high roller, but she's just another dirtbag NCR prospector. I'm not sure where to find her. I hear she's run goods for the followers of the apocalypse in the past, but other locals might know more. She owes us 250 caps.
I think I need to rewatch Tarzan. I don't know. There's some old Disney films that I really do want to rewatch because I just started to forget about them. And it's like, is it? And I'm just wondering, in the top of my head, like, is it worth going back to them? But maybe one day. Anyways, Santiago?
Santiago is a suave son of a bitch, but a total pansy when it comes to fisticuffs. He owes 212 caps and should be around Freeside as well.
Okay.
Anything else you...
And that's about it. There we go. We got the signs. You know what? I might be tempted to go even further. Actually, yes. We need science bad. We need a lot of it for a certain quest line that's coming up ahead. Then speaking of was it level 8? Yeah, I remember it was level 8 for something, but I forgot what it was called. Because level 8 is that perk that I want, that I think is really important to get. And it's randomized too, which is funny. But I'm trying to remember what it's called exactly. I'm just trying to base, because I remember it was a level 8 quest, but I'm just basing on, I remember seeing, based on the memory, the image of what it looks like. Is it this or do I actually have it now? No, not Voracious. Is it Voracious Reader? No. Caffeine addict, that's me. There was that perk where you take it, like it's best you take it now or is it earlier than late because you get more skill points to invest into. So problem is I literally forget. My memory's not the best at this, but there is a perk here that I do want, but I swear it was either level 8 or then. Oh, okay, was educated. Yeah. Educated. Let me write this down as well. Educated is really good to get early on because, like as it says, more skill points and the more, well, you know what they say, the more the merrier. But okay, I'll probably remember. I think I can get everything down. But yep, level 10. We do have the tunnels, which is nice. But in terms of perk we could pick now, strong back is tempting. So far, yeah. What's this? More when you companion kills. Voracious Reader might be a good one. Nah, not much. Gonna. I'll just score more critical to fast when you need enemies reloading. Light Giver maybe. This might be good. I believe I want more carrying capacity more than anything. So we're gonna go for heavy, or not heavy. Well, heavyweight's also good, but burden to bear is awesome. So let's grab that. There we go. And with that, we should be able to carry. Yep, here we go. And the good news is we can also carry more. Nice mask. So with that science, I think now we can talk to the guy who wants us to give him fixers, but then we can help him out with the science.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph.
Here's the thing, though: if I actually mix it up, it's not science, and if it's actually what's speech instead, oopsies. I think it was speech, wasn't it? I'm starting to remember. I'm starting to remember. It has to be speech. There's no. I don't remember there that being science. But regardless, I do want more science than anything. So if it's something else, I'm gonna. Well, I'll probably not to cackle a lot, but still. Nice outfit. Oh my god. You got skeleton friends. So you got. It's a Halloween costume. It's perfectly normal.
So you're back. Got any chems for me yet?
Kids. Combination. Oh, here you go. Oh, we do have many people. We can do this, but we do a combination of fixer, psycho, and buff out. We'll do it one shot.
Never thought about using that combination before. Should be able to get through this with that.
There we go. Collect one dose of each fixer, psycho, and buff out. We unfortunately don't have. We don't have buff out. I don't think we have fixer either, nor do we have. Well, we do have a psycho, so that's good. But we just have to hope. Well, maybe actually. Ahem. Where's that guy? That Dixon. He probably has. Assuming he's here. You're not Dick. You're Dick. No. The heck? Where? I have no idea where Dixon went. Oh, this guy's awesome. I think if you have low intelligence, you have. He actually like. Let me see if I talk to him. What happens? This is the guy here. Yeah, that's all he's got to say. But if you have low intelligence, you will actually have a very sophisticated and eloquent conversation with that guy, and it's amazing. The fact that Dixon's gone, that's actually ironically upsetting to me because he might have something that Oh, absolutely. Everyone's got amazing headgear. What does this person have? They have I think another power armor outfit, the power armor helmet. Oh, they actually. Do I deceive me? They actually have. That's actually pretty cool. These two actually have the same outfit. I think that's the Great Khan's outfit. So they're matching, and those two kids are completely like each other. They actually one kid is pretty important, but that's pretty cool. They actually have the same outfit. But yeah, I'm sad that Dixon is actually not. Oh, I swear that was a Shakespeare. But yeah, I'm kind of sad that that guy's not here. I thought he might have something useful to help us out with, but there is one more hope. Do I have? Yes, I do. Okay, so I don't need to do that. With the power of high speech, we can persuade people, hey, get over your addiction, which I know it's ironic and hypocritical, but Jacob, be strong. You need the support of your friends to get through this. But goodness is this is actually helpful word of advice for this guy, and
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
if only saying kind things to people help ease people to just in general with their addiction issues. Like it makes you wish life was actually that easy, or we live in that perfect world. Maybe one day. But that's one. We helped Jacob, and now we gotta find the other guy. I think Bill, which I think he's in another area, but not this one. I swear there is a shortcut to get to him, but I just generally don't remember where it is. This place is kind of a labyrinth. Was it? If you decide to look through the behind the buildings and alleys, specifically if you're doing a certain quest for a certain what's the guy's name? One of the brothers for was it the Garrett? I don't remember, the Garrett twins. The guy, that's his sister. But if you talk to his brother, he has a quest for, and I think Graphic, you definitely know. I think his name Elfisto. Fighting Elfisto is one of the hardest things in this place. And why was I here? Oh, okay. So there's someone over here I can talk to.
Lasers, plasma, pistol.
There it is. Okay. So there is a shortcut in that building, right? Like Fisto. There it is. Yep. Awesome character, but fighting him is probably one of the hardest things in this game.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today.
Uh-oh. Am I wearing the outfit? Speech 5. Unfortunately, I gotta take another meeting people. But that should be, wait. Oh, I didn't take this yet. Oh, I think I know what I need. I need that perk so that it makes it so that I get 4 points out too. Because that one's pretty good. But let's use meeting people once again. We'll probably get speech later. There we go.
Come on, man, I'm dying.
Bill, Julie, and the rest of your friends miss you. They need your help.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
Hell yeah. I want to see one more thing. See, speaking about good headgear, I noticed a lot of characters are wearing the mask from the, I can't believe I forgot. The White Glove Society. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like, what is that game? We Happy Few? That's a game I wonder if it's actually worth getting. Like, when I saw the demos of We Happy Few, and I said, like, before full release, and it looked, the premise looked interesting. Albeit, when they had, like, a demo of the game, it was really glitchy. Makes sense, right? It was, I don't know, pre-alpha, I think, but... Damn, like, I thought the game looked cool. Like, it's like... It really had a... It reminded me slightly of BioShock. Like, the whole... The place was once a utopia, but now it's become a hellhole type of setting. Seeing how these I don't know much of the lore of We Happy Few, but it's just these folks taking these I think it's called happy pills. I think I could be wrong, and essentially they're just fooling themselves thinking that, hey, the world has gone to absolute crap. Let's fool ourselves thinking that everything is perfectly fine, and anyone who is not wearing their happy mask or not happy mask, you know, is not taking their happy pill, or I think they're called a downer. If anyone's a downer, I think they just straight up kill them because they don't want to spread that whole negativity to the place. It's a chilling concept, but I don't know if I don't know if the game is actually fun to take a look at, or how is it? Like how well it was received. I remember it got DLCs, but I don't remember if it's still going or not. I don't know. Hopefully by night, once it reaches nighttime, I can talk to the other Garrett, owner of the restaurant. So the king's supposed to be wearing this outfit. That's one. And two, nice helmet. Wait a minute, Julie Farkas?
Can I help you?
What happened? The helmet. The police had my. Okay, this is normal. I shouldn't lose it. This is normal. This is fine, as my name implies. Julie, do you have something you want to tell us, or maybe not? It's best not to question. Let's say ask things, not to be too intrusive. But anyways, I hope that with the addiction problem you mentioned.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the followers of the apocalypse. You have our thanks. If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
There we go. Yay, we got something from these guys. Awesome.
Hello.
I think we still need a little bit more with Arcade, right? Unless he's fine with us. That's the giver. Nice.
Hello again. Still in one piece, I see.
One Piece. It's only described but like the opposite. Oh, really? I'm gonna. Okay, not yet. Gotcha. People are forced to not be happy. Oh, damn. I wonder why. Is it? I don't know. There's a handful of like those. Like, there's a lot of fiction where people write dystopia where people have their emotions controlled. So, granted, I don't know much, but just hearing that that tends to be pardon me. Sorry about that. That tends to be what people go with. Like, hey, there's something that's monitoring our every thought, or something that's just making it so we feel a certain emotion or none at all. So that's pretty interesting that it's something that's they're forced to be unhappy, or literally it seemed to me like I don't know the context of it, but by the description of it, it sounds like they are forced to be miserable. Which, I mean, you don't need to. I think you don't need to do that. I think I hate to be realistic here, but real life does that already at times. They're forbidden creativity and emotion, so they behave like robots, fulfilling their assigned role in society. Oh, I see. And it's called The Giver too. I'm trying to wonder if I don't know if I heard of that title or the premise. I've heard that somewhere else. Something like being an Amazon employee. Yeah, essentially. Usually there's some I don't know if they're all hit and miss, but hopefully they actually there's something interesting about it. Like I wonder if because I think because sometimes people are just there just to maybe yeah, well I shouldn't say much. I'm still ignorant with the with the stories in general, but maybe I will take a look at it. The Giver. Hopefully I have a service that streams the film. If not, that's cool. One day, like I said, everything's a work in process when I'm trying to look at something. So, speaking of process, okay, now I know. We have to find the. I think right now the guy should be Ridley, so running the not restaurant, the casino slash bar. Which, there you are. I could have gone to that building, but so far the free side's been pretty chill. I'm very lucky so far that none of the guys who can mug us, could have a fat man launcher on them because that's the thing that could pretty much end our lives currently. Bring in Armageddon.
Thirsty? Horny?
Nope. No thanks. Huh. Oh. Were you there the entire time and I never noticed you?
Hey, chum. Welcome back.
At least he's friendly. So the followers are looking for medical supplies, and I probably should have asked the Mickey Rouse first, but these guys are fine with giving us followers supplies. So.
Really now, this is news. We could possibly supply what they need, but it would need to supply us in kind. They have the tech know-how to make our stills work more efficiently. Pure alcohol means we can get our customers drunk quicker. Getting our customers drunk quicker means more caps spent at the tables and stuffing slots, if you know what I mean. Plus, the extra alcohol can serve as surgical disinfectant for their needs. The followers are a good lot. They've stitched up our boys in the past.
I might be able to work something out.
Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. For the fixer, we'll only be able to send over some basic drug components. We're not in the business of getting people off drugs, so we don't really dabble in that side of things. The followers should be able to whip some up with what we have available, though. They just need to agree to fix up our stills and keep them maintained, plus cover the cost for raw materials needed to make the alcohol.
Yeah, the problem with that quest is that it's a terrible catch-22. If the followers are trying to help people with addiction, but unfortunately these guys are the only ones who can help them with their medical supplies. So it is a difficult decision here. Also, let's ask James for work.
We've got the basics covered, but now you mention it, we have had unusual requests from some of our wealthier customers. If you can recruit escorts to match these customers' proclivities, I'd be willing to pay you finder's fees.
That reminds me, I'm gonna write these movies down: The Giver and Cloud Atlas. No, I'm all for heavy movies though. Depending if if I'm not already battered by just real life stuff or some of the news I look at times. But no, I do. Hopefully I get a chance to watch these films because I do love some of these. I guess either if it's provoking or just anything that just shows you, hey, the potential of how life. Like it's almost like looking at another dimension of a world or Earth. If that makes sense, of like a what if. It's interesting to look at times. What sort of my brain farted here. Proclivities are we talking about?
Our wealthiest client has a thing for ghouls and a thing for cowboys. He wants an escort who can satisfy both fetishes. Plenty of customers have said they'd be willing to pay extra for a suave talker. Someone who can fake the boyfriend experience real good. And then there's these disgusting robot fetishists you may have heard about. Well, those creeps want a sex bot. If you ever run across a sex bot, not that I'd ever want one within 100 feet of me, but I gotta be a businessman about it. Just direct them to the Wrangler. I'll pay you when they show up.
Oh crap! That was the option to ask for more money. That's fine.
Yep.
Nah worries. I'm not too bored. Like I literally have a go bar, so I'm not gonna miss on anything.
Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are just like the booze.
Okay. I think in terms of memory, I remember of seeing how class that took us to watch a movie. I don't know if my high school fits at that. The only thing I know about elementary school, which not a fun place, but we probably out like on the Blue Moon and Friday the 13th, we have some good moments where I think we went to see some theatrical plays. I think one of them was a play on what is it? Based on To Kill a Mockingbird, and then the other one, which is my personal favorite, is that they did some scenes or skits based on I think Edgar Allan Poe's I think was it The Raven or Telltale Heart, I think is what they did on, and there was not just Edgar Allan Poe, but also they also did the one with the frog, but there's also another one I think it's not by Edgar I think, but it's I forgot the author's name. But they also did a scene of they did a play on I think it's called The Monkey's Paw, is where they had a I don't remember the full plot of it, but essentially they had there's this family that had a kid who or I think it's pretty much a son, right? I think he was like a working age. He was working in this factory and in context it takes place like in industrial like those heavy those huge factories that are in the industrial era of the world. I'm not sure if it took place in England or America per se, but there was a tragic accident, and they wished the kid to come back, but I think he literally came back as a zombie or something, and they were afraid of what they'd done. Like you never see the kid who came back, but it was supposed to be a horrifying scene. Like damn, well done to people. I don't know. I wish I remember what this was, but well done to the folks who reenacted the scenes. And I could have sworn we went to watch a movie theater in my 6th grade elementary school, but I don't remember what film. I really wish I remember what film. Unfortunately my brain I don't remember exactly. I do remember we did learn well, I say this, but I hate that I forgot about it, but we did learn something about Nelson Mandela a bit. Like I didn't know a teacher was trying to teach us some more information about the guy, but it was pretty vague, and during that time, like I had a lot of stuff going on in life. So, but anyways, we found someone who can help you, Julie, and yeah, the Garrett twins.
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
I think one of these don't work. We told her. That sorry won't be enough. You get your chems and you can't help out anyone gets addicted. I think it's this one. I think with surplus supplies, you can use your caps and influence and you can use your caps and influence to expand. That's essentially what I think this works here.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
Yeah, you know what? Let's give some medics. Actually, you know what? Fine, you can take it. That's cool. I do like to keep some medics for someone, but I don't know if they're worth it entirely to do it. Maybe for karma, like good karma, but usually when I play this game, I just find a bunch of medics here and there. Especially exploring certain DLC area, not DLC, a mod area. I doubt we have enough influence for Arcade to join
Hello
us,
again.
but we can try. Oh,
As long as you keep working to help people around here get a fair shake.
cool.
Sure, I'll lend a hand. All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help, things to learn. Maybe not in that order, but let's get to it.
Hell yeah. Now, this might be a bit cheaty, but I got this. See the icons on the left?
Hello.
It's this mod, it allows you to, you can have, I think, up to 4 companions with you. So this is definitely more than I should have. So we're gonna tell Veronica, hey, let's hang out another
You
time.
can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
Right. Okay, Veronica. I'm hoping I did. Okay, so there is potential that I might have missed out something for Veronica here, but she has a personal quest which I think is awesome. Like, I think this quest for me not only cement Veronica as a character that I genuinely wish good things for her, but along with House, along with the things they've done in Fallout 4, and especially with her personal quest, has forever cemented my just negative bias I have with the Brotherhood Steel. I just, like, there's good people in there, but damn, did they make some horrible decisions here. Like, I genuinely feel bad for Veronica. Like, she deserves better than this. But, yeah, the Brotherhood's living in the past. Eventually they have to change.
I think you're right. We're getting desperate. Hardly enough people to sustain ourselves as a chapter. They'll see the light, sooner or later. But I get the feeling if I don't take matters into my own hands, the change won't come in time to make a difference.
It's and vice versa too. Like, it's sometimes people do mix. It's just I don't know. Like, I don't know everything entirely. Like, I'm not a life guru, nor do I want to be this person who knows everything, but or claims who knows everything. That makes sense. But yeah, people do make some horrible mistakes, choices, I'd say. And even then, well, I'll get to it later. Like, I will go see that, but damn, I feel bad for Veronica in general. Well, for now,
Why does everyone always say that?
cool thing about Lucky 38 is that there's a little cool place you can just sit there and relax, and it's pretty much as much as it's a weird, ominous place where there's this creepy individual who could probably watch your every move, but you should be safe there, Veronica.
Nice. Can I order room service?
If you charge, you put it in my tab. I'm literally go bar rich. But anyways, arcade. Oh yes.
What's up?
What's your opinion on the current situation?
It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas,
Uh-oh.
that would be ideal. Really?
$10 for a piece of fabric. For what? If you don't mind me asking, like, for what's the fabric for? Because if it's a really high quality fabric, then that's understandable. I'm not sure he. Oh yeah, I'm sorry if I talked over his dialogue, but yeah, he wants a free. He literally wants the NCR and definitely not the Legion to have control over Vegas. So pretty much, he is someone who definitely wants a.
See you around.
Pretty much a Vegas that's not taken over by anyone really. So, which good news for him, I'd say. I think I might go for that ending. Need to replace the fabric on my speaker covers. Ah, damn. I can't say.
It's not a bad place if you love terrible things and people. I'll never understand the allure of giving away your money to the rich.
But did you hear about the crypto bros talking about NFTs? They say that fortune favors the bold, Arcade.
I probably shouldn't say that. I probably shouldn't bring that up, but anyways. But also, if you really need to replace the fabric, like, is that your only option, then... I don't know. I don't know if holding, like, if you need to replace it that badly, you know, like, if there's an urgency. Maybe a better deal might pop up? Hey, Victor. Oh, I know, okay. I'm wrong, what to do here. Fortunately, Veronica that appeared, or not Veronica, what? I think her name is Emily? Yeah, there's supposed to be someone here who asked us, hey, can you spy on, Speaking of spying, I am missing one more crucial piece of evidence, I believe. The tear's really bothering me. Ah, gotcha, okay. That's just my suggestion, like, if you think it's too much, if you can hold off, then maybe you can find a better deal. That's just my opinion. That person just, the official, and oh, my voice. That person just, I don't know if anyone saw that, but that person literally was just bending into, like, into the chair, if that makes sense? Like, their torso was, like, they're bending on a opposite 90-degree angle, like, doing some yoga within that chair, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not the best explaining that, but still, that is amazing. Video games. So, I think Fallout Yoga, yeah. You know, they've released, Fallout has released a cookbook. I'm surprised they haven't released anything about yoga. Okay, so I think I pick up all the secrets here, didn't I? Spine is just a myth. I'm glad to believe that, but mines have almost gave. Well, I could, you know, you could be right. I think mines might be devastated with the with some of the lifting I did back in, what was it? Probably 2 years ago. Good old retail. We got the cigarettes, so the evidence, and we're trying to. I think I might move on to try and finish. What is it? We need to collect evidence against Benny. And one way to do that is, we need to go to Boulder City. Solar monitor for bed and a wireless keyboard. Oh, that's fun. That's actually good. That's actually fun to just relax. But the problem is, though, I have trouble putting my phone down before I go to sleep. It's either I'm reading stories or changing position is good, but it's fine. Luckily for me, like I mean, as much as I say, like, oh hey, you know, my spine is non-existent. Like, I shouldn't say that. Like, there's people who have it worse, by the way. Like, thankfully I'm fine, but I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, if I have you know, if I go the next time, go to check up, and it's like, oh hey, something's up with your spine. But so far, I'm perfectly fine, which I'm very grateful. So sorry if I don't want to give misinformation. So, but still, thanks for the advice, though, Rabbit. Like, I do know someone who has issues with the spine that thankfully has gotten the assistance they need for like just pretty much a treatment. If that makes sense, like some useful yoga advice. So any advice is useful. Hell, if any information is useful, anyone comes across it, you know, thinking that whether they're watching through a bot, like someone might come through here in the days if they need some somehow they need random tidbit information they don't expect to find it here. You know, I'm all happy that they get that information. Speaking of information, I need to remember where Boulder City was at. I think it's time for me to just get lost. Well, more so ever, just find out where Boulder City is. I think this is Camp Golf. That's another NCR base. One thing I do want to find is yeah, I do want to find Boulder City, I think it's called. Unfortunately, because I went out of order, this might be a bit confusing for me as well. So, also, I don't think so I should be going there, right? Travel back here. I'm scared. I think I'm getting next to something that might be too dangerous for me. I know it's a randomized, but I'm paranoid that I could just straight up run into Deathclaw. Okay, but Boulder City, I hope it's towards this area, right? And if not, I can definitely just look it up right now. But around. Let's pretend I have a general idea that I know where I'm going. And just, yeah, go from there. Okay, that's the power station. Is that Boulder City? That might be Boulder City. Oh, it was that close. Never mind. I realize I never had my weapon now. I probably should. All I got is a def. Well, I got other amazing weapons in my disposal, but not a lot of bullets for. Which besides the machine gun. Ah, damn. Spore Carrier Savage. Is that a Brahmin? Oh yeah, it's supposed to be the Brahmin for the trader over there, but they have a Spore Carrier. On this spot, wait, can I read it? No, I thought it was an option. On this spot in the year 2277, Rangers soldiers of the new California Republic turned back the forces of Caesar's Legion during the Battle of Hoover Dam. Over 100 men and women gave their lives on Nevada soil to defend local civilians and the principles of the Republic. May this humble stone be an enduring memorial to the valor of the sacrifice. Unfortunately, there's a third character here you could talk to. There's a character here who pays respects, and you can be an absolute monster and just straight up shoot the memorial, and he gets pissed at you, rightfully so. And there's something you can say something awful to him, like pardon my this is the actual quote of the dialogue. Your brother was a little bitch, and so are you. You literally can say that to that individual, just to invoke him. Which, geez, the options they give you to be an asshole in this game. Speaking of jerk activity, there is something going on here, which is why I went here in the first place. There they are, or more so over the entrance. I find it weird. Unless
we've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to
nice
lock down the
hair
ruins until it's been resolved.
What's going on in the Great Khans?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
I might be able to negotiate a deal with the Great Khans.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack. Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
I must say, they must be pretty desperate if they're willing to send an absolute stranger, because I forgot that, I think he has a different reaction if you're... So yeah, definitely this guy's an NCR, right? If you have a high standing with NCR, he'll definitely say, oh, okay, I'm confident to send you. Even though it's ironic because you're kind of technically representing NCR and the Great Khans are hostile against them. Or like they have a hostage against NCR, so... It's a weird situation here, but... Yeah, also he's sending a complete stranger as a hostage negotiator, which, like I said, at desperate times, which...
Good luck.
Pretty scary, actually. Boulder City Showdown. I'm gonna make a hard save here because I'm not sure if I have the right skills needed to, I have the skills to do so. And also, one important thing, am I close to level up? Yes, I am. Unfortunately, two things. Both of you guys gotta go. Eddie, I hate to do this, but you gotta go back to, yep, let's, and terminal, and you go to, yep, we'll send it back to Lucky 38.
What's up?
Sitting in the arcade. I know I recruited you recently, but...
Well, I thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. Sure you want me to go?
Yeah, I'd like to go back to Lucky 38 for now.
Back to the tomb, I suppose. If you need me, etc.
Man, I literally forgot how much all the companions are amazing in this game. Like, there's so many that we want to recruit just do their side quest. But seeing how close to level up, there's a certain perk I definitely would like to try and get, but I'm not sure I have the right stats for it, but I'm gonna try. Stats, skills. I'm mixing up the words. I think I was supposed to talk to him, but
Man, I'm sick of this place. Can't wait to get back to Red Rock.
seems like good times. They're having a birthday party of some kind. Celebration journal. Oh, I love that dress. This is Veronica's dress. Not Veraki's dress.
Fuck Benny. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Feeling confident if I.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
I'm a ghost. Ooh.
All right, quit fucking around. You survived and you tracked us down. What now?
We only have one option apparently, but yeah. Where's the planet? I know we've Mr. House told us the planet chips with Benny, and Benny's at the this Lucky 38. Oh, not 38. The Tops Casino. But where's the planet chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
We could encourage them to go shoot their way out of here because we can fight the NCR for them, but let's do this peacefully. So things between you and NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, and nobody gets hurt.
As expected. Let's goodbye and what was it? They need a speech of $40, 45. Now I think do I have mentats? I do not. There's gotta be something I can take now, maybe, to help out with this. My intelligence, unfortunately. That's for bartering, fortunately. If I would have been nice if that was actually for speech, but barter. I might take one more look at the apparel that I have. Perception. That's speech. Yeah, Chris. +1 charisma, which is only 2 points though, so this is definitely better. If only that gives me more. Okay, so I don't think I have enough here, and I'm hoping I did make a hard save, so I'm not sure leaving here is actually a bad idea, but this is why I made a save here. We're not gonna do that yet. Recruit a sex bot. Okay. Boulder City Showdown, Dead Collector. I think if we return to, let's return to the King. Maybe that might give us experience. I'm looking 38. The reason why I'm helping these guys out now because they do give us something for to help us with the situation with Benny. Here's what I'm wondering, right? Like, what should I if I get to Benny, am I show?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right? The king says to keep up the good work. He said to give you this.
Cool. Whatever you do, don't just don't fire that thing around me, please. Thank you. I swear, this game has its jump scares with people running up to you, and you just get the camera just suddenly turns around and you get a zoom into someone's face. I swear, if he runs into someone that's hostile, he's gonna start killing a bunch of people. Wacky Wasteland. Everybody just has the big old weapons and they're willing to just use them and just... Oh, look at that. And now everybody's a smoldering pile of ash. But everything's fine. As the name implies. Alright, let's go to the Kings. And maybe if we talk to him about Rex, we can get a little bit more experience points. And then we'll talk to more people here and there. Satisfy a few things. And then once we invest the speech, we talk to the cons. Get the... we get more evidence to use against Benny. We can progress with Benny's that quest in the tops, and then we can like. Sorry for going in here unannounced, but
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
Julie Farkas said a man at Jacobstown could trick Rex.
She said, what? Why didn't she just say so when I was there? Actually, come to think of it, I was pretty angry when I went down there. I vaguely recall something about upending a few tables, maybe knocking out one of her doctors. Anyway, that's incredible news. Only thing is, there's too much going on around here for me to make a trip like that. And I need all of my guys just to keep things settled here. You seem to be awfully interested in my boy Rex here, and you've done some good work for me already. I'll tell you what, you promised to get Rexy here to that doctor, and I'll lend him to you. What do you say?
Absolutely.
I can't thank you enough. Now, there's a few things you should know about old Rex here if you're going to be traveling together. First, he hates rats. Can't stand the things. Giant rats, mole rats, doesn't matter. He catches a whiff of one, and he's off like a shot after him. He's normally pretty obedient, but you might have to chase him some if he goes after one of the little varmints. Second, he doesn't like hats, or the people wearing them. Don't ask. I have no idea why. Maybe because it rhymes with rats. That should be it, though. Other than the occasional bad spot when his brain starts hurting him, that is. But I'm hoping you will see to that. I wish you both luck. Take care of my Rex now, you hear? Rex, this is your new master. Protect him as you would me.
There's talk of someone going into the Lucky 38 to talk to Mr. House. That's bullshit. Everyone...
Alright, now we can send Eddie to go. Return to base.
knows Mr. House doesn't talk to any...
Alright, you got a thing with people with hats. It's angry my party hat. Yeah, it's... I don't even know. There's even a... Like, there's an inside joke or there's a reference or something, but yeah, it's simply Rex just doesn't like hats and rats. That's it. Oh god, no. I think I'd rather be crucified than say that to a dog, but... We're on the same side. Settle down. There we go. Plant person's happy, or Rex in this case. So yeah. It's the thing of with the what the king told us about whether Rex hates rats or any wearing hats. That's not. Oh. Is Rex following us? No, it follows Rex. I think we should travel together. So that's what Rex is supposed to look like on the icon on the left there, but the randomizer says nope. Rex is a plant person, so reminds me of the Tick. What is that? Feral Boy? For some reason. They're bootleg or is it they're off budget Fantastic Four, but I think I forgot what they're called. The Civil something 5 or something. Absolutely random activity here, but it's just the Tick is just. I think it's one of my favorite superhero spoofs out there. Outlandish villain plots such as writing your name on the moon and building a giant fish magnet. And I think one of my personal favorite puns is the I think there's this lady who literally I don't remember what's her name, but she has a faction and she's literally called the Ottoman Empire, and it's just a pun because her ability is she can make furniture move on her own, and you know Ottoman Empire does the Ottoman, like I think the Ottoman furniture, and so that's why she's named her faction as the Ottoman Empire. It's a weird pun. Like, that might be the best pun, but still, it's just the Tick has some stuff that just makes me laugh. Like any show that does something really silly, but then I think they get more points too that take itself really seriously, like Fillmore and Kid Next Door. Those shows are amazing. Though, granted, speaking of Kid Next Door, I do know some, like I said, some villains are pretty disturbing. Like Common Cold is one, and I would say this Count Spankula is definitely dated. I would say. Anyways, I do want to take Rex there, but there's still more. I do need to get more XP. I really want to invest into. Ah, here we go. We'll get Suave Talker or a... Let's go back to Gunrunners. We could definitely get we could definitely get the robot. But let's see if my memory of Freeside is actually good enough so I can see where I remember it's in the it could be in the first series. It's by that one building. I need to make this weird detour. Actually, if you're doing that quest for the kings, you actually might you get a marker where it shows you where you need to go. Unfortunately, that's not going to be too helpful. There's a doorway here, I think. Oops, pardon me. What's this building? It's this building. It's the... Oh. Hello, rock face.
Hey, buddy. Spare a cap? I can make it worth your while.
Rockface is a character. I think that he's. I'm not sure he's cut. Does it cut? Wow, that's frame fire my word. But I'm not sure he's a cut character. I don't know if he's still in the vanilla. Like he's still in vanilla game, but I think he has a cut content where like I'm trying to wonder. Like if you give enough caps, he will. He looks like he's a pimp. Like he was wearing this pimp outfit. And he's just, hey, thanks for giving me enough bottle caps. Follow me around this alleyway, and I'll give you even better advice. Because he pretty much gives you tips. So here, for example.
The first thing you should know is that Freeside is run by a pack of yahoos that call themselves the Kings. Their leader, who oddly enough calls himself the King, currently has his hands full trying to prevent an all-out riot. That's 2 tips, but what the hell?
That's it. You can give him as much bottle cap. I don't know how many tips he has, but like I said, the more money you give to him, he becomes very wealthy, and he takes you around the corner, and all that hard work, he tries to mug you. So I think that when he tries to mug you, though, I think that's removed. So, or is it also the fact that he got a lot richer because of that? I don't remember which one was it, but anyways. Hello? Interesting way to say hello there. I want to take that hello there and just... Ooh. Ah, it's a bottle. Never mind. Just take that hello there and just replace it with how Kenobi jumps in and Grievous says hello there. This is starting to look familiar. Okay, I think this is how you get to the robot. Or Fisto in this case. Pre-work book won't be useful. That building right there is for the King's Quest, but we don't need to do that now. I'd rather wait until... I don't know when we can do that now, but there's a certain part of that quest I need to before I activate the King's Quest. Or get to that part, I should say. However, this is the place where we need to go. It's unmarked, you have no idea it's over here, and this is where the robot is located, which this took me forever to figure out on my own. Like, there's a lot of things I have to look... Oh. Yeah, I should have saved. Oops. But, this place... So it just took forever to finish this quest, to find the robot. Oh no. Oh, pfft. Can't even loot the corpse. Meat. Damage sound like this. Well, I guess I can sell it, but still. Are they hostile? That's a bit dangerous. This guy can be annoying. But anyways, we're here for Fisto. Can we open this? Oh, we can. Good. Oof, but our sign isn't that good. Wrong. Troubling. Repellent, maybe? I don't know if we have enough. Oh, good. Okay, big brain moment. We'll see if I get this, but backstab maybe? No. I doubt it's... Maybe it's G? Troubling? Okay. Definitely make a save here. I kind of hate how it lags a bit when you open the terminal. I keep thinking that I have a lot of patches to fix the memory leak of this game, but I feel like it's gonna crash anytime. Particles might be one. Or say something close to particles in this case. Nope. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm never good at this. I'm never good at the hacking, like deducing. They're pretty easy. Definitely, it's a lot more easier if you have the, if you invest more into science, but it's still tricky to figure. Oh, here we go. It's still tricky to figure out what letters are exactly closer to what you need. Like, definitely, this is definitely someone's alley. Figuring this out, but yeah, unfortunately for me, I am an armor mark when it comes to these puzzles. I kind of want to just, yeah, fail. Well, the goodness is you can load anytime you want. Painful part is you gotta wait for this. You can keep clicking through this, but it's not too bad. There we go. Snake line, nope. Pairing. I'm gonna guess it might be ING at the end. Huh. Okay, so what they said, traveling close. Did I say requiring is and then defeating maybe? No. Yeesh. Apologies for I'm hoping it's not gonna take me an hour to finish this, but damn. I hate these puzzles so much. If anything, I could. Wait, right? Well, I'm sorry, I missed that rabbit. I'm more like this. I get overwhelmed with this puzzle when there's so much words. It's really hard if you don't have that much science. Yeah, definitely. It's definitely RNG. ING. It's one of those words. I hate it. The problem with this is they sometimes remove words that you already picked already, so. This is one thing I prefer. I much prefer in Fallout 4 because at least it's not that annoying. Because if you get locked out, it's not permanent. This game, however, it is permanent. Unless you get a perk, of course, but I kind of don't want to do that now. Alright. I can make one more guess, but will that affect the game? Remaining, returning, selecting. Requiring, maybe? Nah. I promise we won't. This will not take until next year to finish. How many letters matches and then either more or less than the original word, and it's not the one. That's kind of how I do it. Like, especially it's easier with ING. Like when I see that and it says, "Oh, this is correct," I was like, "No, this is like, for example, just 3 letters correct." And if, for example, I picked converted, well, it does have C, but still, like if it's really different, way off letters, then that's where I can make the deduction here. But it's kind of tricky knowing that. Maybe patrol might work. E maybe, and then oh, it definitely has R. R and E. Wandering, maybe? Damn it. It just takes the word that I think it already chose. So definitely not wandering. Then it's not E then, apparently. Oh, man. Poison, kind of. Effect poisoning, but I really just want to just constantly, like, the problem is I feel like I'm wasting more time, but just simply just trying to deduct here. I think I'd rather prefer just simply pick whatever I think is the closest and then just keep moving on from there. Like, I mean, just keep going for it. Right roll, 6th line. Oh, thank you. Thankfully, I've been paying attention more. And here's the problem. Look, if the more dodge you click on, it pushes up the list here. So I kind of forget which word. I definitely picked poisoning. I do know that. And monoblade. So unfortunately, I kind of forget which ones I did picked. I'm not sure if I click on patrol. I really want to make a guess right now, so I just simply just kind of starts wandering. For all I know, it could be wandering, and I don't even know. I really want to make a guess. So belly here. Damn it. I might get lucky. We'll see. It could give us an easier one. Shame I don't have. I think I have something. I might. Before I look, I might give this another try, but then I might have an outfit where I can increase the science. Not confusing. Direction? No. Yeah, I'm picking the words that just don't work at all. Getting super unlucky. There we go. In the meantime, I can click on anything else. Oh goodness, like there's not a whole lot of dots here I can pick to remove some more fake answers now, is there? That's kind of what I do, like, with these, but then it's when they say, oh hey, this is 0 out of 9, and you pick another one, 1 out of 9, 2 out of 9, it's just like, my brain hurts even more. And it doesn't help, like, look how many, like, there's so many solutions here. Mechanism, maybe? Yeah, like, now it's just, yeah, it's just, I try to go crazy and just assume, like, oh, hey, there's no letter M in this, or there's no, maybe extensive is otherwise. I can click on this now. 2 out of 9, we're slightly closer. These are really strict, though, because apparently none of these words are, yeah, confusing. I really want to click on confusing. This is confusing me. However, there is attention, but there is an N in there. Attention or confusing, maybe. Did any of these words have G in it? No, I kind of want to click on something. Confusing was the worst one. Was it the first one? Oops. Gotcha. I say worst one, but first one. Authority map might be one, actually. Nope. Sometimes you have to go crazy. If you just pick the ones that have the letters, you don't doesn't match anything else. All this pain, all the brain juice leaking out, but it's just it's worth it for Fisto. Cockroach. Underwent. We're getting close. Shambling? Shambling is pretty close. Well, the closest so far. of all the guesses I made here. Oh yeah, but and also the words are the I think the password's randomized, you can tell, so it's not always the same thing. So it's never wise to always assume. Trying to remember that the password is always the same thing from when you reload. It's always gonna be different. They have a lot of ways to prevent you from save scumming. So shambling. Selecting might be one. But my fear is that it's only 3 because ing. Returning is a maybe. This might be a one. I have to make a guess. It's a match of 4. Yeah. I don't know if I picked Resonance already, but I don't think so. Shambling is the closest, the most closest of the all. It's just only 3 letters right. So I'm guaranteed it's not definitely not ing then, because it would have given me that. But yeah, not much shiny either. I don't think so. Wasteland is kind of there, though. I'm looking at A. I'm looking at selecting is no. I figured as much. I really want to say Wasteland. But Cockroach had no letters matching, it had no A's. It could be, but like it just the problem with that is A is wrong apparently, because none of the letters match. I picked on Cockroach and I remember it was 0 out of 9, so I don't know if that legit is that what it means or. I think I want to click on returning because. Where was it? Oh, here it is. This could be the one. Nice! Thank you so much, Ravik. Holy crap. Yeah, it can't be Wasteland because at the A was Cockroach. Nice one. Oh, my brain. Yeah, let's run a diagnostic routine. Boom, program. I think it should be good, right? Is there something else I need to do here, or? Oh wait, hold on. I think I am missing something here. I do know we need more science. Oh, handy dandy tablet here. There's that quest. You could do. I do know you could buy it from Mickey Rouse, but I do remember you can have enough science to do this without them, because they do charge a lot for it. Oh, wait. There is a key card to unlock the terminal located behind the average lock in the far right of the cabinet assembly room. Oh, average lock, okay. Plug it in as a program it itself with science of 60. Oh, you're right, more science. You are correct. I just saw the last last thing you just said. How much science do I have? I don't think so I have enough, but maybe. Wait, hold on. Wait. That is upsetting to see, but anything that gives me more talent. This is enough. Hell yeah. Program sex pod routine. Power glasses. So what is House doing here? Oh my goodness, he can't even get out of the... This might be a bad... Oh no. Just can I get you out of here? So maybe the randomizer might not be a good, might not be very beneficial for doing all these side quests here. He's getting out slowly, but damn, maybe the one thing I could do is if I knew the, yeah. Let me see if I can look it up. Oh boy, this is a very interesting stream, isn't it? It's like building a set scales are. Oh, okay. Thank you. Set scale 0.8. Thank you, Ravik. You're a lifesaver for this stream, by the way. I appreciate it so much. That is a mouthful. Let's shorten that to Fisto.
Yes, sir. Fisto reporting for duty. Please assume the position.
Well, I guess we get a free test then.
Servos active. Operation complete. Thank you for your business.
That's all you got, Robot. Well, that was different, honestly.
Are you uncomfortable? My servos may require adjustment.
Your performance attended.
Excellent. Awaiting further orders.
Report to Tommy Wrangler. James Garrett is now your new owner.
Yes, sir.
Wonderful. So with that out of the way, let's save. Now with Wild Wasteland, definitely nothing is gonna come out trying to ambush us here. No siree. We're not going to fight any hostile enemies out here.
Lucky what we have here, ladies. Another unsuspecting Ponce. Hey!
You got a grenade! No. I'm out of there. Oh, you have dynamite. Okay. Oh. I swear I thought that they had a holy hand grenade. Deep tuxedo, huh? I'll take the dynamite. Good old reference to I think was it Monty Python skit. I never watched most of it. I only watched the some clips here and there. I think what is it I forgot what it's called, but it's the one based on the guy. Is it what's so funny about Biggest Dickus? That's probably the only thing I know about it, but it's definitely a reference to one of their skits I've heard or read about a spoof on Charlie's Angels, but they're just old ladies. So apparently you just get ambushed by 3 old ladies here, and I think even if I think it's cut content, I might be wrong, but apparently one of the like the Reddit NPCs would talk about how careful when you travel Freeside. Apparently there's these 3 rowdy old ladies out there that apparently clubbing people with rolling pins. But through the randomizer, they want to make things even much more complicated and scary because they could have come in with much more dangerous weapons besides TNT or dynamite. So yeah. Ah, free fresh air after spending so much time in hacking the terminal. I even missed the kid saying the lines of Mick and Ralph. Freedom. Uh-oh. Oh, you have a... Ah, they're gonna kill him, aren't they? I also have a sword as well. Oh, never mind then. Have anything on you? Baseball bat. Oh, I can't repair this, but what's that bumper sword? I think it's not that good, right? Compared to Blade of the East. Yeah, drop that. Now we get to recruit some folks, I believe, and what's this quest I'm doing now? We need the Ghoul Cowboy and the Suave Talker. I think this is telling me to go to,
How's it going?
where is this telling me to go to? There he is.
Hello. How are you today? Santiago is fabulous.
Yo, the Garrett's a bunch of cats, though.
Santiago does not owe anyone. Santiago is a Freeside VIP.
You could work off your debt.
How do you suggest Santiago does this?
Work for James Garrett as an escort.
I am honored they would consider me. I'll start immediately. Goodbye.
I'm not sure. Yeah, you can use this guy or you can use the other guy who stops you before you enter the New Vegas gate, or the gate of the strip. You can use him, but I don't remember what's the difference. So like, if there's has a huge impact. For all I know, it might have an impact, but I might have forgot. I definitely forgot what it was. It's pretty cool that there's two different characters you can use for that one. You're Rotface, right?
Hey man, can you spare a few caps?
You can, you are warned about not to poke fire in his eye. He will get hostile if you keep pressing about that, but are you the Grex owes the Garretts?
That all depends on who's asking. Ah, crap. I was hoping they'd forget about my tab. Look, I've got the caps right here. Just don't hurt me.
With higher speech, I think you could ask a lot more from him, but nah. Yep, and here more opportunity to get him pissed off at you if you want to, but nah.
I won't. Thanks for not killing me.
Take the money. He actually gave us a lot more than usual, so the randomizer is actually pretty. It's actually they're paying us more than they should have, which is starting to feel bad now. And then we need to recruit. Yeah, we got Santiago, but we do need I think her name Beatrix. She's at the Mormon fort. Tiny. She's a shadow person.
Howdy.
So who are you?
I've been around a while. Currently working for the followers as a gun for hire, but it's getting rather dull. Aside from protecting them from the occasional thug looking to intercept supply shipments, there isn't much to do around here. The one researcher I liked, who I could chat up about liquor, got transferred. And the rest of the docs are pretty uptight about my kind of fun.
What are you doing with the followers?
I joined up looking for a decent paying job. Granted, the pay's all right, but they won't let me kick back and slog a brew at the end of the day. They're worried the filthy drunkies in detox seeing me drink will cause an immediate relapse. I say their rehab effort here is just a revolving door. I've been around long enough to observe the patterns of human behavior. Physical and mental anguish are especially exciting to explore.
Yep, if it wasn't obvious enough.
Hey, Who doesn't enjoy a little pinch and squeal every once in a while?
Interesting work for the Garretts.
They already have that pig McCaffrey working for them. Do they need another guard? I've escorted my share of idiot tourists around Freeside. Too much trouble for what it pays. I'm all boot, knives, and leather, friend. And a ghoul besides. What kind of weirdo wants what I've got?
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Weirdos into bullwhips and necrosis, huh? Doesn't sound half bad. What am I thinking? I'm no whore. And I ain't about to hand my ass over to some penny ante hustler like he owns me.
Good news is we got the speech and barter check, but yep. Fully perks discount.
Now you're talking. I suppose I could sleaze it up a bit for their customers if it means I have a non-stop supply of drink. Tell the Garretts I'm in. I'll make my way there shortly.
Hopefully by doing this, finishing this quest, we'll have more signs than usual. But also, I've remembered it, or not sign, what's a speech? There we go. One more speech, but before we do anything,
What's up?
I need you guys to, yep. Lucky 38. Sitting with you, Rex, unfortunately. You have to go back. Oh, sad doggo noises. It'll be temporary, but there's something I'm really very curious about, though.
Captain Mickey Rouse for all your shopping needs.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper.
I don't know why. The more I think about people repeating the same lines, I'm thinking about those toy aliens from Toy Story with Mr. Potato Head.
Hey, chum.
Yeah, saved our lives. We're eternally grateful. Something about that makes me laugh. Oh yeah, the follower will also accept your offer.
Hey, that's great. We'll get some supplies sent over today as a show of good faith. Once our stills are upgraded, we'll never be short on liquor for our patrons. If Jacob Hoff is sober, we might even have a few new drinks on tap. Most might view us as drug-dealing enablers around here. But honestly, we care about our patrons. It's bad business for people to get addicted. We've got enough crime in Freeside without a bunch of strung-out junkies robbing traders and gamblers to afford their next fix.
And with that, we get free % fate as well. I think we need to finish the quest by talking to Julie by telling, yep, the deal will go well. I found the robot you're looking for.
You did? Ha, damn! I've been looking for one of those for years.
Hello.
For my customers. I mean, I'm not into that kind of shit.
Thing is, Fizzle's a heavy-duty piece of equipment built to last.
You're right, you're right. Something like this, it's worth a little extra because it's gonna keep on satisfying. Those disgusting fetishists, I mean. Something wrong with someone if they got a fucking machine.
Yeah, he's definitely one. Even better. Fizzle's already programmed to respond to your commands.
It is? It will? My god, imagine the possibilities. It didn't happen to come with an owner's manual, did it? Ah, forget it. Trial and error should do it.
Just don't get shocked. Don't injure yourself. Found your ghoul. Was escort who's a ghoul and a cowboy.
Imagine that. What's his name and when's he start?
Beatrix.
A she, huh? Well, I guess the customer who made that request can't get everything he wants. Hell, who knows? You might not even notice the difference.
Oh god. Well, you want a smooth talker though, at least. It was another topic.
And who would that be?
Santiago's your man.
That honeymouth son of a bitch? Fine. At least let to shut up occasionally. Those pretty lips of his are gonna see more traffic than a Brahmin trail in low summer.
We have so much money for doing this quest
that
though.
gives us a full roster of new ass to sell. Good work. Enjoy the bonus.
Assless chaps? Or, where's that?
Till next time.
There we go. Freeside has liked us now enough, which... I would say the funny thing about Freeside is that I don't know if what happens if... Oh, you get the kings. They will send you, if you're like if you have positive reputation with Freeside, that random guy who was like, hey, you're the guy who's been helping the kings or whatever, you will. That's the benefit of being like Freeside. However, if you piss off Freeside enough, like if they actually hate you, the people who come to mug you are actually too scared because you're actually a horrible person. It's like, oh wait, it's you. I'm sorry. I don't want to rob for you anymore. Or you're like they literally are scared of you now. So there is benefits to playing as a horrible character in this game. So, or in this case, there is some change. There is some significant changes. They say. We definitely want speech. Good enough, I suppose. Friendless. Today must be your lucky day because there's a small animal outside that wishes to be your loyal companion. Be nice and friendly, and it might grow to be a lifesaver. Let's see if this is what I think it's gonna be.
You must have some real pull in the house to get inside the Lucky 38.
So, as I expected, the mods are randomized, but look who we have. It's Mocha again. This is Fine's best friend. So, this is from a collection of perks. It's an old mod, and I have this because this is just fun. I love this Deathclaw companion. It's one of the best ones so far. There might be some mods that did it better, but this is my favorite. This Deathclaw has a gimmick, is a mechanic where you can feed it Psycho to make it do more damage. You can give it Medics to take less damage. You can even give it a Stealth Boy to be more stealthier. But it has a feed mechanic. It has a hunger system. Goodness is it won't die of starvation, but the more you feed it, however, the more it grows up to be the more it grows up in the life cycle of a Deathclaw. So right now it's a baby Deathclaw, but it will eventually grow to be a Deathclaw and then eventually turn into the most dangerous Deathclaw vanilla wise though. It won't turn to Roar, I'm afraid, but it can turn to something equally devastating, or near that era, you know. But however, it eats bighorn meat, gecko meat, and blowfly meat, I believe. Even human flesh if you have some on you. So that's something to keep in mind. He gets hungry at I'm gonna actually write this down this time. Currently, the in-game time, 1743. I believe that's the time here. So let's write. Like I wrote down some things. Like if I actually own an animal friend, but then I was like, here I have I'm just making stuff up because I don't own any pets right now in my family. Technically, like I said, the Kanye in the background is not mine, so someone else owns it, but still part of the household, which is amazing. Like you're right, some Kanye they have to feed him here this time. I have a beagle. I have to feed him. I have to walk outside and whatnot. Deathclaw, Deathclaw gets hungry at 1743. I believe that's the right time. Right? I hope that is. But I can do that, right? Let me do something. 5:43. Okay, so it is PM, because it didn't look like PM at exactly. And there we go. I believe that's already a good time to call it quits on the stream here. But yeah, I don't know if we made so much progress here, but we did some quests here. We did get a little Deathclaw friend now. This guy will be invaluable, by the way. He is going to be absolutely amazing at combat. Naturally, companions, though, it's hard to be sneaky, stealthy with them, but this Deathclaw will kick ass once they grow into this kitten, especially a little tiny adorable kitten, will grow to be an amazing companion in the future. But yeah, I believe I'll have to call it quits on the stream here. Thanks again for anyone dropping by. Thank you, Rav, especially. You've been very helpful in this stream for. I've been like really just not the 100% here, but thank you so much like for helping out with the passcode and just the console command. I take so much time to figure some things out, but thanks again so much. But also thanks again for anyone dropping by to check out the stream. Even if you're checking the VOD, even if you're just checking 1 second of it, I appreciate it all the same. I'm glad that people are still sticking around here, not just my stream, but in life in general. I'm glad that people out there existing, doing their best, for themselves, and do what you can to hang out with your friends, check out on people who you haven't talked to in a while, if they're comfortable with doing so. you know, it's best to be vocal about. You know, it's best to do your best to yeah, do best. It is the best to do your best to be the utmost best. How about that? But yeah, but no pressure as well. By the way, you don't have to force yourself to always be like to outshine everyone or outshine yourself. Like, you know, take a steady pace. It's not. I don't think it's a race, but yes, the general life in a nutshell. I feel like, you know, it's best to do what you can to make yourself happy, and secondary, if you can, look out for your friends if possible. So, with that note, I don't know if I can stream tomorrow, but sorry if I don't like it. That's the thing I'm really debating on. I think what I might do is, if I might have to leave the schedule there, but if something happens last minute, because that will definitely be a thing. Last minute things can happen. There might not be a stream tomorrow, so don't like I said, be prepared to suddenly see this. If you go there and schedule something changed instantly, like, oh, I can't stream. So I apologize for that if that's going to be the case. So I really generally wish I can know beforehand, but I can't say for sure. But guarantee on Thursdays and Friday, I will be streaming Kingdom Hearts, so that's a guarantee. Tomorrow though, can't say for sure. But on that note, thanks again for everyone dropping by to check out the stream and or VOD. I appreciate it so many times. Like, words cannot do that and cannot do enough justice for my appreciation. And, you know, do the best to be you. Thanks again. Have enjoyed the rest of your day. Have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.